Good morning, my dear children. Welcome to our online classes and welcome to our social subject. Coming to the last class, we discussed about the lesson ideas of development. In that, we discussed about the how we can compare the countries or states. Also, we discussed about the public facilities, and we discussed about the important definitions like IMR, literacy rate, net attendance rate. To the recapitalization in the last class, first of all I told how we can compare the countries. Okay, we can compare the countries by using the per capita income. Okay, what is the definition of per capita income? The total number of the people by total population gives the per capita income of a country. The per capita income is also known as the average income. A country with above $12,055 have a developed country. Similarly, the country with $995 and below are called undeveloped countries. Decade year ago, our India is in low developed countries. Now India falls in a middle income countries. The country per capita income is increasing more and more than the other countries. And also we discussed about what are the defaults of per capita income. By comparing with the per capita income, we can compare the countries or states, but it does not show how the income is distributed among the people. And also we took the examples of country A and country B. Next, income and other criteria. Not only the income is important in our life, the quality of life depends on non-material goods only. What are called non-material goods? Equal treatment, freedom, respect from others, security comes under non-material goods. This we cannot buy with money. And we took the examples of Haryana, Himachal Pradesh and Punjab. Punjab have more per capita income than the Himachal Pradesh and Bihar. But if you see the IMR, what is the full form of IMR? Infant mortality rate. Out of 1,000 live children born, the number of people die within a year is called infant mortality rate. Punjab have high income, but it has high IMR. But you see the Himachal Pradesh has less income than the Punjab, but it is very good in IMR. Similarly, we discussed about the literacy rate. The number of people, those who are reading, writing and understanding in any language is called literacy rate. Our country literacy rate is 74.04%. Coming to the literacy rate also, Punjab has the least literacy rate than the Himachal Pradesh. And also we discussed about the attendance ratio. It is calculated for the secondary stage like 9th and 10th. It is also very good in Himachal Pradesh than the Punjab. By this we can understand that not only the income is important to compare the states or countries. Other than the income, we have to calculate in the health and education also. Next, come to the public facilities. The facilities which are provided by the government is called public facilities. For example, sanitation, health, education, transport. This all comes under the public facilities. By having the good public facilities, we can remove the discrimination between the people, and the funds will go equally to the people. And we discuss about the PDS. What is the full form of PDS? Public distribution system. Public distribution system is well functioned in Tamil Nadu state. Last, we discussed about the Human Development Index. Okay, not only the per capita income is important for comparing the country. Other than the per capita income, health and education also very important. That is why the UNDP means United Nations Development Program is publishing human development report in every year. Okay, this is what we have discussed in the last class. Okay, I told in the last class I will explain the paragraph. I will take one or two examples. Okay, after the completion of this lesson, we can go towards the paragraph or we can go towards the tables. How we can write in the exams. Okay, coming to the today topic, we will discuss about some data regarding India and neighbors for 2018. Okay, we are discussing about our neighboring countries in the aspects of which one per capita income and the life expectancy and mean years of schooling and last HDI. Okay, first of all, we look after this. What is meant by per capita income? Okay, you know about the per capita income. Okay, total income of a country by total population. Per capita income is calculated on basis of US dollars. Okay, for example, $1 is equal to how many Indian rupees? 73 rupees. According to the dollar only, the buying of the goods takes place in every country. Okay, come to the next, life expectancy. What is meant by life expectancy? Average expected length of life, Ayush. Okay, average expected length of life is called life expectancy. And come to the next, mean years of schooling. Okay, average number of completed years of education of a country aged 25 years and below. Okay, what is meant by mean years of schooling? Average completed years of education in below 25 years. Okay, below 25 years. How much years they completed the education tells about the mean years of schooling. Okay, what is meant by mean years of schooling? Average completed years of education below 25 years is called mean years of schooling. HDI, you know about HDI, Human Development Index, takes the indicator of the health and education and per capita income. According to this, they give the ranking in every year. Okay, what are the countries they given? They given the countries like India. You see the box, you see the table. India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Myanmar. See the per capita income of Sri Lanka, 11,326. A lot of per capita income we have. Sri Lanka. But you check it in India. You see the life expectancy, average expected length of life in India, 68.8 years only. Average life expectancy in our India is only 68 only. But you see in Sri Lanka, 75. Okay, coming to the next, mean years of schooling out of 25 years. In Sri Lanka there is 11, but in India only 6. And you see the HDI rankings, out of 189, 126 rank in India, 76 rank in Sri Lanka. We lag behind in where? In per capita income, life expectancy, and we have similarly in the mean years of schooling and the HDI also. Compare with Pakistan and Nepal. Comparing with different countries, the per capita income of India is good. But you take the Sri Lanka for neighboring country, even the Sri Lanka is smaller. It has huge per capita income than ours. Per capita income of Nepal, it is only 2,471 only. Every year in Human Development Index, they are adding number of components to compare the different countries, and they kept human development, means human for development. Human Development Index was made clear that by having this one we can say what is happening to the citizens in the field of development of a country. Not only the per capita income, people and the health of the people is more important in every country. What we have discussed some data regarding India and its neighbors of year 2018. What we have taken the aspects, per capita income, life expectancy, and we took mean years of schooling and HDI. What is mean by per capita income? The per capita income is measured in US dollars in all over the country. According to the value of dollar only, the buying of goods and services takes place in every country. And next, life expectancy means average expected length of life of a person from birth. Okay, from birth onwards, how much the people are living in our country. Okay, life expectancy means average expected length of life of a person from the birth. Come to the next, mean years of schooling means average completed years of education below 25 years. Our per capita income is very low than the Sri Lanka. Even the Sri Lanka is a smaller country also. Okay, many components means many aspects are involving in this HDI. They are taking year after year. They are taking new aspects to compare different countries. But human development means human to develop. It is clear that by having the HDI, we can estimate what is happening to the citizens of a country. But health is more important than others in every country. This is about the topic. As progress. Okay, development as progress over time. In the last topic, you discussed about the per capita income, life expectancy, and mean years of schooling and HDI. Some countries are lag behind than ours. In our states only, there are a lot of variations. By having the comparison and ranks is less useful for us. Why? Because by calculating the HDI, we can think in which aspects we are very low, how we can recover in that indicator. By having the low performance, you have to think that, we have to think that, the government have to think that we have to keep more and more attention in that aspects. For example, Bihar, we have less literacy rate in India. Then by having the ranks and comparison, very little use for that state. The government have to think about how we have to overcome the literacy rate than the other states in India. Means they have to give more and more preference for the education. They have to plan more and more. They have to give free education. They have to provide midday meal scheme. They have to provide the English medium schools. They have to provide the all basic facilities for the schools. These are the planning the states how to do to develop where they have low in progress. Coming to this topic, we will listen about the one great state which given importance to schooling revolution. Himachal Pradesh. Valleys Kulu and Kangra is located in Himachal Pradesh only. Okay, you have to know. In the first lesson we discussed. Okay, Kashmir, Kulu, Kangra, Mussoorie, Nainital, Ranikhet, Shimla. Also we discussed. Okay, see here. They will give in the exam in which state the schooling revolution was happened. You have to keep the Himachal Pradesh. The schooling revolution was happened. In this topic, we will listen how the Himachal Pradesh government done the plans and how that one was worked out and how the literacy rate was increased in Himachal Pradesh than our country. Yeah. Okay, as you know already, the development is a big task because whatever we are saying, whatever we are planning, the planning how to come to the reality. Okay, whatever the planning how to come reality, it's a big task. Okay, by sitting in the home, we are doing everything planning. Okay, we have to wake up in 4 o'clock, we have to wake up 5 o'clock, we have to read for 1 hour, again we have to walk for a while. Then whatever the planning you done compulsory, the implementation is a very big task. For example, you make I will get 10 GPA. Everyone says in the school of 10th class, yes, I will get 10 GPA. Means everyone desire to get a 10 GPA, but coming to the implementation, some members will read daily, some members will read for 2 or 3 days, and again, no need, the exam is not there, Corona holidays, no need to worry. And some more members, yes, we have to study, maybe chance to get the exams, then go on reading. If there is no exams also, the subject is useful for in my future, they think like that. Okay, similarly, the development is a complex task. They done the planning into a reality. For example, when we got the independence, even the Himachal Pradesh also have less literacy rate density because it is a very hilly region. Okay, there is no lot of schools in the rural areas at that time. They done the planning and they implemented whatever they done the planning. They kept the schools in all the rural villages and they given more and more importance for education. First of all, they given education is a free of cost. Okay, education is a the given education is a free of cost, or paying only little money only, the education will complete. They given more importance for basic facilities. Okay, they given more importance for basic facilities in schools. What are the basic facilities? For example, drinking water. Okay, drinking water and teachers, standard teachers are kept, classrooms, okay, toilets. Even more and more important for basic facilities like drinking water, toilets, and they for classrooms and kept standard teachers. After the years are passing, facilities are improved, expanded, and more schools are opened and many teachers are appointed. Then the children go on reading in the schools of Himachal Pradesh. And they spend a lot of money in the budget. For example, if you look at the year 2005, our Indian government is paying only 1049 rupees per every child. Okay. India is paying only 1049 rupees per every child. Only 1049 rupees only paying in every child in 2005. Look at the Himachal Pradesh, almost 2005 rupees. Okay, our total Indian government is paying only 1049 rupees for every child, but Himachal Pradesh was paying 2005 rupees. You see how much the government is giving more importance to education. First of all, they kept the schools in a rural areas and they concentrated in basic facilities like drinking water, safe toilets, classrooms and teachers. And they done education is free of cost, are paying only some money by the parents. After the years are passing, they expanded the programs, that they expanded the teachers and they expanded the schools as well as they expanded the teachers, and many of the children's attendance was increased in Himachal Pradesh. The NEHA, one survey was done in 1996 as well as in 2006. The NEHA 4th class of village Chamba was told that we come to the schools enthusiastically and we enjoying the schooling experience. The teacher teaches well and we love the teacher and we have a very big dreams to become the scientist, policeman. Thus, the attendance is more in the primary classes from 1 to 5th. The rule was happened in Himachal Pradesh that every child have to complete 10 years of schooling. Look at the gender bias. Okay, if you look at the gender bias. Okay, what is mean by gender bias? The discrimination on women is called gender bias. Okay, you see in the education, if you take a number of parents, if they have son and daughter, the son will study in the great corporate schools and the daughter will study in the government school. This is a discrimination of between the son and daughter. Similarly, at that time we have discrimination in all over the India. But if you take the Himachal Pradesh, there will be less gender bias, means discrimination on men. There will be a low, low gender bias was having in Himachal Pradesh. That is why from the year 13 to 18 years, a lot of girls is completing their 8th standard and they're going towards the secondary school. I'm not saying there is no total discrimination. They have the discrimination. In Himachal Pradesh also they have the discrimination between the men and women. But comparing to India, we have low discrimination in Himachal Pradesh. I told there is a less gender bias in Himachal Pradesh. Not only in less discrimination in Himachal Pradesh, IMR, infant mortality rate, is less in girls than the boys. Now, out of 1,000 children alive, number of people died in a year is called IMR. IMR in Himachal Pradesh is very low in girls than the boys. Okay, Himachali women are employed outside. Okay, by employing the outside, they have a right to take the decisions, and their goal is to the daughter how to complete the study, the daughter how to settle in outside for a good job. There will be active Mahila Mandals in every village. If you look at the box, they given in 27 page number about the progress in Himachal Pradesh, means the development in Himachal Pradesh in females and males. If you look at the Himachal Pradesh in 2001 and 2011, that females are increased to 67% to 76%, and males also increases to 85 to 89%. Look at the India. From 2001, 54% we have the females, and this was increased to 65. Look at the male, 75 to 82. How the comparison was in Himachal Pradesh than the India. Okay, this is about the topic. What I told, first of all, I told development as progress over time, and we took the examples of Himachal Pradesh. The schooling revolution was happened in Himachal Pradesh. First of all, at the time of independence, Himachal Pradesh is a backward state, and they have low density because of hilly region. First of all, they started keeping the schools in every rural areas, and they given more and more importance to basic facilities like drinking water, for safe toilets, for the teachers and the classrooms, and they given education as free of cost and having less cost. Over the years are passed, they kept more and more schools, and they improved more number of teachers in the schools, and the children are going, the attendance rate of the children was increasing. And in the Himachal Pradesh, they have a low gender bias, means discrimination on girl is called gender bias. I am not saying there is no discrimination in Himachal Pradesh. There is a discrimination in Himachal Pradesh, but comparing to India, very low gender bias is there in Himachal Pradesh. And in 2005 year, the government of Himachal Pradesh is giving 2005 per every child, but in India giving only 1049. This is about the lesson. Hope you understood very well. Okay, what we have discussed, I am saying the important points only. First of all, we discussed different peoples have different developmental goals. If one may be development, the other may or may not be development. Even sometimes it can be destructive. And we discussed about the Kudamkulam nuclear power project. Where is it? Tirunelveli of Tamil Nadu. They protested for safety, security and livelihood. That was also very, very important. What are the other goals than income? Income is the material goods. What are the non-material goods? Respect from others, security, again freedom, equal treatment. Per capita income. Total income of a country by total population. If any country have 12,055 and above US dollars, they are the rich countries, and 995 US dollars and below is called poor countries. And we discussed about the default of per capita income. By having the per capita income, we can compare the countries, but we cannot say how the income is distributed among the people. Also, we discussed about the public facilities. The facilities which are provided by the government is called public facilities. Sanitation, transport, health, education. The Women Development Report is published by the UNDP. This is it for the today class. Hope you understood very well. Thank you for watching. Okay, you underline in the textbook and you prepare the bits. And I will send you the worksheet. Complete it.